Yo, what it do, fam? It's your boy, Mr. GRINDTIME, here on another beautiful day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. But I gotta switch it up a little bit. How this song go? Left, right, left. Get on up, right, left. Yeah, y'all understand why that song popped into my head in just a little bit. But yo, you already know what it is. It's 7 o'clock on a Wednesday, so you already know it's time for the hottest new podcast gracing your screen. So if you ain't got your people on here yet, if you ain't sharing this out, if you ain't tagging people, especially the men in your life, cause y'all know us men, we don't like to ask for help. You know, we don't like to show weakness. But you know, we need to take care of our health too. So that's why I got another king on here for y'all tonight. But yo, before we even get into that, I gotta ask y'all my question. Give me a second. My bad, I had to take care of something real fast. It's all good. But let me get back to what I was saying. Before we even get started, I gotta ask y'all my question, my favorite question of the week, of the month, of the year, of the day, of your life. Have you cleansed your body today? Have you cleansed your body this week, this month, this year? Because you know the human body can hold anywhere from 5 to 20 pounds of just undigested waste. Fam, come on, we got to get it together. But yo, if you haven't cleansed, this is what you need to use. This is what you need to try. Let me bring it closer. Get a close up on it. It's that ISOT. And tonight, and you wonder why I always drink this on my live, to show y'all that I don't just talk about it. I am about it. I use this stuff myself, and it has made such a difference in my life and how I feel. But today, I got that tamarindo. We ain't gonna tell too many people though, because everybody ain't got this, because you know it is not available anymore. I got the inside track. But yo, let me go and mix this up, because it's so easy. All you gotta do is open it up. Get your water, pour it in, shake it up, and just enjoy, because the flavors are off the chain. But y'all, while I mix this up, let's go on and enjoy the theme music, and we finna get this hype. Let go!
Time to rise and shine, hit the grind, ain't no way I'm falling behind. Every dollar earned is a step to a line. Mr. GRINDTIME, watch how I redefine. Hustle hard, never looking back. This is where legends are made, that's a fact. This is GRINDTIME live, reaching for the sky. Money's on the line, gotta hustle, can't lie. Living for the now while we aim to fly high. Together we'll rise, let our ambitions amplify. This is GRINDTIME live, reaching for the sky. Money's on the line, gotta hustle, can't lie. Living for the now while we aim to fly high. Together we'll rise, let our ambitions amplify. Total life changes, gotta push through the pain. Health, building wealth, but we still stacking gains. Motivation in my veins, driving me insane. Never satisfied, I forever remain. The clock's ticking, can't waste a beat. Every move I make, I'm feeling the heat. This is GRINDTIME live, reaching for the sky. Money's on the line, gotta hustle, can't lie. Living for the now while we aim to fly high. Together we'll rise, let our ambitions amplify. So step from the grind, let's chase what we dream. Mr. GRINDTIME, building a team. This is GRINDTIME live, reaching for the sky. Money's on the line, gotta hustle, can't lie.
Yo, how y'all like it? I like it. The amazing things you can do with AI, right? I'm gonna keep it real with you. Yep, it's my song, but I did have help from AI to put it together. So I give AI a little shout out. But you already know what time it is, fam. Like I say, it's time for the hottest new podcast gracing your screen. This is Grind Time Live. I am your host, Gary T, aka Mr. Grind Time. And if you ain't got your homies on here yet, if you ain't got your man on here yet, if you ain't got, I don't care if it's your daddy, your brother, your cousin, your uncle, it don't matter. Your homeboy, your sneaker link, it don't matter. Get them on here. I'm telling you, because I gotta break it down. So my homie ain't even got on yet, and and it's already getting crunk. Y'all know me. Y'all know how I am. And this is me, whether online or offline. But you know, when I had the kings step up and when I had the kings represent, nothing against my queens. Nothing against y'all. Because y'all know I got nothing but love for y'all. And y'all know it wouldn't be no us without y'all, so. Y'all know it wouldn't be no us without y'all, so. I much appreciate you, queens. But tonight, y'all need to get the kings on. Because we got one for y'all tonight. Let me tell you, him and Mr. Grindtime got a couple things in common already. That's why I started song. I said, what that song that Live Right Live. Y'all remember that song Matila back in the day? Yo, we both combat veterans. So even if you know somebody's a combat veteran, or if you know somebody's a veteran, period, get them on. Because we just here to to share the word. You know, we just here to share a little bit with you, share a little bit about our lives. You know, from combat veteran to natural health and wellness specialist. That's what we do. Salute. Yeah, I ain't lost snap to attention. Salute. I ain't lost it. And it's been 20-something years since my time. Now I'm gonna stop, but yo, if they're gonna work on starting to add them on here.
There we go, cuz.
All right. I can't see you, but usually though, I'm waiting for a second so the audience can see us, both of us. Give me a second. Cause I got my other run, so I'm running with the audience on my other phone.
Okay.
So I can make
Can you hear me?
sure. Yeah, I can hear you good.
Okay.
But I can't see you myself. I don't know why.
That's crazy. I can't see you.
Okay, I can see it now. The audience can see both of us. So you know what? We gonna go with it. What it do? Fam, how you feeling today?
Hey man, what's good, my brother? How you doing, man? I'm glad to be here, man. Thank you.
Hey, no, thank you, man, for coming on, giving us your time, bro. We know you be out there grinding. You be out there, doing your thing. So we be, I know you be busy. That's straight. I didn't know you be busy. So being that you gave me your time after you done worked all day, and now you still got to work your business. And see, I know how it is. So I appreciate you, fam.
For sure, man. What's going on, man? What's going on? Love the energy, man. I love what you got going on, big bro, and I'm just excited, man, for this conversation we about to have, man.
For sure, King. I appreciate it. But yo, you know what? Since they done costed us about an extra 5-10 minutes, let's go on and get into it, man. Let's go on and get into it. I always start the podcast off this way, and that is, I want to know from you, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Was it the amazing products that got your attention, or was it this amazing business opportunity that got you to join this family called Total Life Changes?
I'll be honest, man. So back in 2014, I was fresh out the Army about a year, and I remember I was getting some messages from Philip Birchfield. He was hitting me up about the tea. And at that time, I just kind of started my network marketing career, and I was like, man, they at that time they were just telling me about digital products, like, hey, man, it's, all that physical products, man, it's gonna be outdated. So I didn't know, I wasn't feeling that at first. I was like, man, I'm cool. I was in my mind, I just thought they was talking about like little cups of tea. So I'm like, man, I had to sell 1 million of those to make some money, right?
I feel
and
you.
Then like a month later, my mom hit me up. I was living in Virginia at the time. Let me make sure y'all know what's going on. I was living in Virginia at the time, and my mom and all them, they was in Fort Worth, Indiana. So when my mom hit me up and she was like, yeah, my brother, brother telling me about this tea or whatever. I want you to look at the business, look at the, product or whatever. And I thought they was bugging up there in Midwest, bro. I was like, man, what are y'all talking about? You like the third, fourth person that hit me up about this tea. So I was like, man, this, I'll sign up, whatever, just so I can get the product and see what it's hitting on. So when the tea got to me and I saw that one bag made a gallon, a week supply, that's when the lights kind of hit off on me. But what made me really rock with it was my mom was about to be 50. She was about to turn 50 years old. And she was like, she had created her vision. She wanted to be fit and free by 50. So we was getting, we started drinking the tea and all that jazz to see what it was about. And primarily, I'm gonna just share more. So what she got from it, because I'm gonna share what I got from it too in a second. But she has asthma, she has all these, she has lung problems, stuff like that. But what happened was she started drinking the tea and it wasn't happening to take the inhaler as much. She was, of course, knocking down some weight because of the waste that was getting removed and the toxins and the parasites that was getting removed.
Definitely.
Right. But but when she started saying that it helped her breathing and stuff, I'm like, okay, let me take it a little more serious. Now, my first experience with
Let me jump in real fast, big man. My bad. Let me jump in real fast.
Sure.
I got to throw this out. Disclaimer: we don't claim to cure, mitigate any diseases. Results will vary. We don't. What's the other one? That's enough. That's what we're talking about right now.
That's one thing I should have started with. I make no medical claims. I'm not a doctor. I am not a guru. I am just someone that has practiced this lifestyle a while now, and I'm gonna share with y'all the story as I bring it all together.
Yes.
But what changed my life with the product personally, I'm gonna give y'all a true story. So I was in the military. I served for 10 years, 3 deployments, had a lot going on after I got out the military. I lost my purpose. I lost my drive. I didn't know what I was gonna do with my life. And I found myself struggling with drugs and alcohol and self-sabotaging beliefs, and I was full of it. You know what I'm saying? And I've used the products before, right? But this particular time, I'm going to tell y'all when it really transformed and helped me in my life. And it's got me to where I'm at right now, like far as just leveling up with a clearer mind, with more energy, with more focus and stuff like that, right? It was 2019, and I had been struggling with cocaine and ecstasy and all kind of drugs, man, and I was struggling bad at the time, but that was my breaking point in 2019. I was like, man, you know what, man, I got to change my life. I gotta really get out of this depression, this
Yes, sir.
self-sabotaging behavior. You know what I'm saying? So I went balls to the wall. I was like, man, you know what? I brewed the tea up. I started drinking the tea. I started cleansing. You know what I'm saying? That was my initial thing. Now, I'm pretty active as I am, but I needed to rebound. So I started, I cleansed, and then I would, take my NRG and my NutriBurst. Those are my go-to kickstarters. You know what I'm saying? I recommend that combination to anybody that's just trying to get started on the healthier journey.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So that was my starting point, right? Let's fast forward a little bit. 2021 hit. I've been clean off of coke for 2 years at that time, but the female I was with at that time, she ended up passing away from a bad experience with the drugs. So, why I'm so passionate to this day, where I'm at right now, is because I've lost a lot. You know what I'm saying? I've experienced a lot, and these products really helped me a lot, get to where I'm at right now, where I'm just primarily focused on optimal health. You know what I'm saying? I made a complete lifestyle change,
That's what it's about, though, getting where you finally getting into, looking in that mirror and saying, okay, it's time for a change. Okay, I got to do something different. But actually doing it, that's the point. That's why I applaud you, because a lot of people will look at themselves in the mirror. They will see this, basically their life falling apart. Their life is going in a downward spiral, but they won't get off that. They won't get off. They'll just keep going. So being that you looked in the mirror and decided to make that change, I commend you.
For sure, my brother. For sure. But that's like, I just wanted to give a little piece of that background, because a lot, like where I'm at right now in my life, was showing more self-love, self-compassion. Like I want to encourage somebody that's watching this video right now, listening to the podcast or watching it. I want to encourage you to just not give up, to understand and see your worth, and know that you are worth it, and that you are powerful beyond measure, and you have the power right now in this moment as you're watching this video to transform your life. And it only starts with one decision. You know what I'm saying? Like, make that decision wherever you at. That's where, like, this is where I'm at in my mind now, as I've been coaching, as I've been running these different challenges. I got a current challenge I'm in right now where we're eating all fruit for 7 days as a part of a great digestive reset. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's another story. We might have to do 2 parts to this, my brother, because of the simple fact that there's levels to this game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, where I'm at right now in my mind space, I wasn't like this 4 or 5 years ago. I wasn't like this really 2 years ago, because even though I was off the drugs and stuff, I still had eating habits that was not healthy for me. You know what I'm saying? The more I'm learning about that, yes. It's like I saw this video the other day, man, and it just blew my mind. It was talking about chicken from like 1905 to now, and how it's like quadrupled in size, quadrupled in all the whatever they putting in the food now. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Yes. It's crazy. Bro, hey, I'm just being real, but them shit's hella big now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I knew where you was going with that. I already knew where you was going. Bro, I'm not saying this to discourage anybody. I'm just saying this so we can be mindful, to bring awareness to what's going on, because, man, I'm going to tell y'all a true story. Forget it. I'm going to bring y'all to the modern day. April the 2nd of this year, right? April 2nd, just last week. Yes. I was 201 pounds, okay? April the 6th, I was 211 pounds. Let me share with you what happened. And that, as I was real nervous about this challenge I'm leading or whatever. I was like, dang, man, it was so much, I didn't know what to do. Next thing I know, I'm eating like crazy. I was just eating like crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, what type of time you on? Right? Real talk. Yeah. What type of time are you? Like, I really look in the mirror. I'll be talking shit. Like, bro, what type of time you on? Right? This what we doing? And exactly. Sunday came, and Sunday at 5 o'clock, I was like, you know what? You're done. We're done. I made some. I cut the solid foods off, right? And I made like 1.5 gallons of fresh juice. I already got my brew tea. I got it in the refrigerator right now. I'm just telling y'all the truth. I drank my tea. I started my challenge on Monday. This is day 3 of all fruits, and I weighed myself this morning. I'm 200 pounds, yo. Okay? Already. Now, what I'm saying this is because a lot of time, now I'm not trying to promote, this is not no rapid weight loss thing or nothing. This is just to let you know how much waste. Did y'all hear Gary in the beginning? Would you say, bro, like 20 pounds of waste could be just held in our stomachs? Yo, 5 to 20 pounds of just undigested waste just sitting there. Just sitting there. So listen, I'm feeling good right now. I'm feeling light as a feather. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, I feel fantastic, and I just want to share this energy with y'all to let you know that it's not too late until you pass, right? It's like, if you're watching this call right now, I want you to really think about your health overall. When is the last time that you cleansed? When's the last time you went 12 hours with just eating fruit, right? Or eating fruit, any period. Like I've come across people that look like at fruit as the enemy because we've been brainwashed and programmed and conditioned for so long.
Yes. Yes. I'm
You know
sorry.
what
I'm
I'm
laughing
saying?
because I
Like,
know
real talk,
exactly
bro.
what you're
I
saying,
know I've
man.
been programmed. I talked to my mom. I said, Mom, we've been programmed for so long
Mm-hmm.
that when you start to break away from it just a little bit, it'll blow your mind. It'll blow
Yep.
other people's mind. I go to work with a big ass tub of fruit. They'd be like, bro, what you on? What you on? It's the lifestyle,
What
baby. It's the life we
I know mom
live.
and y'all need to be on. How about that?
You know what I'm saying? High level energy, man. That's all we on. It's high level energy. You know what I'm saying? So
Ready.
like my man's Bobby Smith said, man, get in where you fit in. Find what work for you.
Mm.
Everybody's not everyone's health goals is different. Some people are pescatarian, flexitarian, vegetarian. I don't go by none of that. I am a brown man just looking to elevate my life as high as I can, eat the best that I can, elevate those around me. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? That's it.
Yes.
Don't put me in a box.
Eh,
You know what I mean?
There you go. There you go. Cause me personally, I don't really do meat myself. So if people like you a vegan, you a vegetarian, I just don't eat meat. And stop eating meat came because of when I started detoxing and fasting. I like literally reset my taste buds, and I started getting to the fact where I can actually taste a lot of the chemicals that was going to these meats and going to these foods, and it started not to taste good. You know, once you reset your taste buds, then you actually can taste your food. Then you want to worry about putting as much salt and pepper and sugar and everything you put on it. You want to put as much on it because you can
Mm-hmm.
actually taste it. But once you start tasting it, you start realizing this don't taste like it used to.
That's true too, man. Like, so I'm gonna be transparent, man. We're gonna kick back and chill with this one. We had some technical difficulties, so we're gonna make up for that.
Yes, sir. Let
Uh,
go.
so I'm a hopefully it reached out to somebody. So one of my things that I was struggling with as well was DoorDash. Woo, hoo, hoo. DoorDash was my nemesis.
You mean
I'll
I
be
can sit
doing
at
good.
home and they'll bring it to my doorstep?
Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So even like even some of the so-called good stuff I was, thinking I was getting, man, that money was rising up and then like sometimes I'll be craving something else, you know what I'm saying? And I
Yo,
started seeing how that could downward spiral in my life too. So I'm like, okay, we got to be real vigilant because we are under attack at all times. We got to be
yeah,
mindful of that, right? You got the advertisements that's telling you like back in the day, back in the 70s, 60s or 70s, they was trying to convince my dad, my mom, my parents back in the day that smoking cigarettes was going to make them athletic. Smoking cigarettes is going to make them sexy. You know what I'm saying?
yep,
And it's so crazy because once I start doing the research, I'm like, whoa, they be pulling, they pulled a fast one. They was trying to say it wasn't causing no cancer or none of that.
mm-hmm.
But once that hoax got exposed, that's when they went into and started promoting the meat like that. Oh, you not a
Mm-hmm.
man if you're not eating meat. You got big
That's
ass
right.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. You can't get strong. You can't. You got to have maximum protein. And listen, man, I
Yeah,
just hit 225 3 times on the bench the
I
other
saw
day. And you know
that.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, bro, you know, it's a psychological thing, bro. They be trying to have us out here thinking that it's man, I don't even want to get too deep into it, man,
let
because
me throw this out there because I tell you the best quote I heard when it comes to stuff like that is it was this guy. He was like a world class power lifter, right? And they asked him, "How'd you get big? How you get strong as an ox and you don't eat meat?" And he asked them the question, "Have you ever seen an ox eat meat?" Mind blown. Mind blown.
yeah. Hey
The
man, what really
strongest animals
hey,
in the kingdom don't eat meat.
and that's I met a guy around the same time, 2014. His name was Atum Dre. He was one of
Mm,
Dr. Sebi's students. Now I didn't know none of this at the time. I was working at this auto shop with my buddy. He owned it. And the dude
Word.
came in the door, bing. And he was kind of like, he wasn't no like real big dude. He was kind of short and kind of small. But he started doing those body ups, you sitting down and you lifting your whole boom, you know what I'm saying? Off the
Mm.
ground. I'm like, damn, bro, strong as hell. He was
Yeah.
like, I was like, so what you do, man? He was like, man, it's not about what I do in the gym. He was like, man, I eat like a silverback gorilla. Cool ass little dude. I eat like a silverback gorilla. I'm like 27. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? He was like, he told me what he ate and everything like that. I said, okay, where you get, where's your protein? We'll just, you know what I mean? He was like, hey, you like chicken? I was like, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what you mean? He was like, okay, bet. I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to get some chicken, throw it on the grill. I said, oh, no, bro, you got to season that. He was like, exactly. He's like, you don't love chicken. You love the taste of chicken.
Yeah. Say it again.
It blew my mind. It blew my mind. Because, man, listen, if you guys watching this video right now, I want you to do this because I was challenged to do this one time. I was in a challenge about 6 months ago, about a year ago, I want to say. And this guy named Kev Ramon challenged us to start doing this. I was a real big Dorito guy. And he started telling us, man, read. He don't even call it ingredients list. He's like, man, read the chemical list.
Yeah.
Read the chemical list. And then, and I still have, my little moments where I'm still snacking on chips, but it has decreased tremendously because once you know better, you start to do better. Even if you struggle, even if you fall down, that's why I tell people, it ain't about perfection. It's about progression. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, and I'm telling y'all this because I've been there. Huh?
I say that again. Say that again. Hey, I like that. Say that again.
It's not about perfection. It's about progression.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, man, we get our eating, we get it. Like, I'll tell you what, when the very first time I did a challenge where I was challenged to eat all fruit, I ate 7 days straight of watermelon, and then I went and I went and got some lo mein or something, and then I felt bad. I'm like, why do I feel bad? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I went downhill again because I had forgot, well, I didn't even know at the time, like how to display self-compassion or compassion for self. You know what I'm saying? Understanding. Hey, you gotta think, bro. Why are you upset about this? You ate fruit for 7 days. You've never done this before in your entire life. Bro, you come from being a drug addict. You was an alcoholic. You was just going, man, I was a party animal, just like relentless. Because after I got out the military, it was like I said, I lost my sense of purpose. So if you're somebody watching this video right now and you're a veteran, my brother, I understand how you may be feeling if you're just getting out or if you've been out for a while and just like you lost. Because it's different without that camaraderie, without that brotherhood, sisterhood, you know what I'm saying? Without, your first sergeant and your sergeants and everybody, holding you accountable. And that's one thing that we're talking about right here. I love this, Gary. I'm glad we had doing this interview, man, because we had been planning this for a little while. And when you told me 7, see, I thought you were saying 7 Eastern. So I was like, because I'll be at work, but 8 was way better because by this time I could probably, wiggle out, get up out of there, you know what I'm saying, kind of early. So it was a blessing, man. I'm just grateful, man. I appreciate you, man. And yeah, man, let's keep on rocking with this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a definite, man. Especially like I say, I'm glad you threw it out there to the veterans out there, because yes, a lot of us come home and try to make that adjustment back to the world, and after you done seen so much stuff out there, or even just if you made it through boot camp, your mind changed already. You already not thinking like the typical civilian. So just imagine doing the time. Just imagine going to war. Yeah, I was one of the first doing this in Afghanistan myself.
Okay.
So I know how it is trying to transition back, and for the first couple of years, I was, I was feeling you on that. I was drinking every day. My drug of choice was alcohol, brown liquor. I would drink. I couldn't go to sleep without a drink. This is what a lot of people don't know this about me. I couldn't go to sleep without. I was a functional drunk, basically is what they call it. because I would be drinking mostly all day, but nobody knew because I was me. I had learned to cope with it so much after, because like I said, after we got back from Afghanistan, all the stuff we saw in Afghanistan, it did something to me at the time. So I totally feel you where you're coming from with that. But as you see, the new age, Mr. Grind Time, but it did take me turning 40 years old and meeting total life changes to decide I want to actually that is to learn that there's more out there for me than just working, basically.
Absolutely.
You know? Yeah, because I was like I said, I got up to like 190 pounds of all belly, and 190 pounds on a 5'6" dude that ain't got no muscle. That was ugly. Literally walking around looking like the Kool-Aid man, and I had to. But this company is what I say. This company actually saved me because I still to this day have yet to have any bad lab results. But I didn't go to the doctor really while I was while I was at that weight. But now that I dropped. Now I make my way do what I want to do. That's one good thing about being a health and wellness specialist. You learn how to make your body do what you want to do. Then you can help others make theirs do what they needed to do.
Absolutely.
That's why I say we need more kings on here doing this, man. That's why I was glad when you agreed to this.
Oh yeah, I mean I agree with you, man. Like in the health space, period, it's not a lot of men. It's like I've been doing this for about 10 years now. Just really taking my health and wellness even more serious. Even like I said, even when I fell all the way off and was on drugs and all that, I was still in the loop. You know what I mean? And striving to get better. And you said it best in the beginning, though. A lot of times, black men, even probably white men, but I just know for real, black men have a problem asking for help.
Yes.
Because I know when I was struggling on cocaine, ain't nobody know like that. My mom knew, but shit, you know, I mean, mom's gonna know. You know what I mean? I was trying to hide from them. I was trying to hide from my family. You know what I'm saying? I was really trying to hide from everybody. And I was suffering in silence. But then I look in that mirror, and that's what I'm trying to tell you that's watching this video right now. There's so much power inside of you. I don't give a rat's ass how high or how low you are. There's power inside of you that you need to tap into, my friend. And I looked in that mirror, and I was talking about I was high on my mind, but it was like a higher version of myself. Let's say it was God talking to me. He's like, listen, if you stay on this path, I was like 31 at the time. I'd be 39 Friday. He was like, you stay on this path, you are going to be a 50-year-old has-been. Talking about what you was doing back in 2004, and ain't nobody gonna give a rat's ass. And you know what? You can't influence nobody. You can't inspire nobody if you stay on this path. Now, I didn't listen the very first time. You know what I'm saying? I didn't listen. I should have listened the first time. I would have probably saved myself a lot of trouble.
Exactly.
But I was in too deep, and then, you know, before I know it, I was in way too deep. And I'm like, you know, but like I said, sometimes you'll look in that mirror and only you can make that decision. Only you can say, you know what, enough's enough. I'm about to start getting myself in alignment, period. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got my Fit and Free shirt on. I told you my mom started this 10 years ago. I'm always going to rock and represent. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my Fit and Free family. You know what I'm saying? Candace Long.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yep.
I've seen that name a couple of times. Okay, I got a new person I got to hit up for the show.
Yeah, man, for sure, man, for sure. Like I said, I mean, this was mainly like the beginning, and this began my hunger for more knowledge, right? So, for example, I'm gonna share with y'all a couple things real quick. You can check it out on your own. But this book right here, the 80-10-10 Diet by Dr. Douglas Graham, has been a game changer, right? It breaks down some of the different Like some people that say they on a corner, I'm not picking on people at all. I'm just sharing what I've heard and some of the things that I found to be myths after a while. People saying that they're carnivores and on carnivore diets, man, I always tell them, man, go out and you see that cow over there, go just bite his goddamn legs off. Ah! 'Cause that's what carnivores do. They bite the fur, they bite the bone. They're not, you know what I'm saying? You don't see no carnivore with no lorries, cuz.
Yeah.
So we just got, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna go too deep on that, man, because we'll be all night long talking about that stuff, man. But I do want to share something with y'all. The 80-10-10 diet is a good book if you want some more like more health stuff or a diet that's, you know what I mean, talk about different, you know, the fruitarians, the frugivores, all that jazz. I recommend that. But this book right here is a game changer. The Greatest Salesman in the World.
Oh, that's my favorite book. That is literally my favorite book. I started over almost scroll number 6 right now.
I was about to share. You the man, Gary. You the man. You the man, Gary. Scroll number 1 I was going to share with y'all is one of the most powerful scrolls. And that is, write this down, y'all. I mean, you all saying to get a pen and piece of paper out. Hold on. Because he said some deep stuff in that book. Let me tell y'all something.
Yes, he did.
Now that scroll number 1 is I will form good habits and become their slave. But I want to read something real quick to y'all. I don't know how much time I got, but I want to read just a little something.
You got what you need.
And at the beginning, today I begin a new life. Today I shed my old skin, which has too long suffered the bruises of failure and the wounds of mediocrity. Today I am born anew, and my birthplace is a vineyard where there is fruit for all. I'm going to leave that right there. Right? Because you got the power, like I just said. Today is a new, today begins your new life. Right?
Yes. Yes.
And you know, he got us reading that for 30 days. You got to read that one scroll before you can go to the next one.
Yes.
Definitely. I'm number 1. I know other ones, but I'll try to do it the right way, man. I'll be getting caught like on day 10, I'll just fall off. Y'all start back over.
Yeah, it happens. I did that, and trust me, it took me like 3 months to get off of scroll 1. So I feel you. Yeah, I just started rereading this book. I've been reading this for just over a year now, and it's only 10 scrolls. So what that tell you?
Man, who you telling?
And I'm on
I know the 10 scrolls
6 now,
but I ain't know them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, and like I said, I love that book. And I don't know if you noticed, I actually post some of the quotes from that book on my timeline and in my stories sometimes, because I mean it's real. It's real and it's deep. And if you actually pay attention and follow those principles, it ain't just about selling goods. It's about making yourself better. The principles of making your life better. And that's why I love it so much.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. That's one thing I've learned about this journey, man. To go back, his products, company. At the end of the day, what I've learned is about this journey, it's really like a leadership development course. And I love leadership. I feel like personal development is like it can transform lives, because as I add value to my life and better my life, I can add value to your life. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I got that from John Maxwell. I can't pour from an empty cup. You know what I'm saying? And when I first got out the military, and even when I was struggling with drugs, I was pouring from an empty cup.
Yes.
And excuse me. And I'm like, I had to really sit back. I'm like, bro, this shit it don't feel good, because my life ain't even in order. You know what I'm saying? So I tell y'all what, man, make sure that you put your health. Your health is priority. like above everything else. I always tell people this is something I had to learn. So I'm not speaking from like no judgmental. I'm the last person to judge anybody. I'm just sharing some real sauce right now. You know what I'm saying? Take the time to really look at yourself and say, you know what, my health matters. I matter. Because if you have, say you worked your whole life, right? You ain't never cleansed, you never detox. Now I'm in my late 30s, right? And I got friends that's in their late 30s too, right? And they know they ain't never took no good shit. They never really, you know, did no reset or nothing. You might be thinking everything's fine right now, right? But then you hit 50 and everything check engine lights start going off. Boom, boom, boom. And then flat tires, you know what I'm saying? Like, transmission going on. Like, what's going on?
Like the old Ford truck. Every light on the dash come on.
Every light on the dash come on. Now, I'm telling y'all this I'll be 39. I'll be 39 on Friday, baby.
Give it up.
We just now starting to turn up, baby. You feel me? Now at 30, bro, I could have been damn near dead at 32.
Yes.
The life I was living. Like I just said, my friend died 2021. Hey, they started dropping like flies. Man, I got off of that shit, and they started dropping like flies. It was crazy. I was like, man, God got me here for a reason. You know what I mean? Like resilience. That's my middle name. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna. Yeah, we ain't got time. We're gonna do a part 2. I'll let y'all know. We're gonna definitely do a part 2 because man, I'm gonna drop some more sauce on y'all.
And I like the way you said, because you know I said this on my live when I did my story by itself. You are here for a reason. If God woke you up, it's something that you still need to do. Being that He led you, okay, yeah, He let you go through that. Why now? That's your part of your testimony. Now you can inspire others and show them and tell people that, okay, you can make it through. You can make it out. There is a better way. I did it. I ain't bragging, but I did it. That's what you get to say now. And that's why that's why it's so important for, and I ain't bragging on my platform, but platforms like this, to get these stories out. If you only touch one person that day, you know, then that's what it's for. That may have been just for that person, or it could be for 1,000 people. But if you never tell it, nobody ever catch it. But being that you telling it like it is. And another good thing about this platform is nothing is rehearsed. Everything you see on this platform is genuine and real and raw and uncut. We don't play no games here. That's why I have real people who have had real results, who have real testimonies and real stories. Okay.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
No, bro. You rocking, man. I appreciate that, man, for sure. And like I said, man, I met you. I met Gary. I want to say it was last year, probably 2 years ago. And he was like, yeah, you know, I'm just a grind time. I think he had won an award or something. I can't remember. My memory be foggy sometimes.
Yeah.
But I do remember it. I do remember we met. I can't remember if it was last year's event.
It was 2 years ago.
Okay. Yep.
Well, it was the one before. Yeah.
And it's so crazy because even at that time, like I was still, you know, I wasn't battling drugs and stuff like that no more, but I was still battling like within like my own confidence levels. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the company for a while and I wasn't really doing nothing, you know what I mean? But once I started to learn that, like my role is just, I love to motivate, inspire, and uplift. You know what I'm saying? If I could change somebody's life with products, if I could change somebody's life with coaching, if I could change somebody's life with just a good ear to listen to, I'm all good with that. You know what I'm saying? And I got out of that. I started getting out of the comparison mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, man, he's supposed to be doing that. Or, oh, why ain't you here yet? And, you know what I'm saying? Like now I'm just at a place in my life, man, where I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for you, my brother. I'm grateful for these products. I'm grateful for my tribes. You know what I'm saying? I do things, man. I'm out here busy, man, just really trying to uplift the best that I can. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes,
running these
sir.
challenges and staying on top, man. These three, hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. These three was like the foundation for me. You know what I'm saying? I got the tea to cleanse, release all the toxins, and get that. I mean, I'm telling y'all, and I don't mean to be graphic, but listen, man, we grown out here. Let me tell you something. If you have not tried this product and really had a good release, took a real good shit. I'm talking about good. Where I can't explain it. It's like a relief. Like, oh my God.
That's
I
what the time
told
you get
y'all,
up and be like, what just happened?
man, what happened? Because that waste, that toxin, that sludge that's been in your system for 30 years, because you've been eating chitlins since you was 5. Like, it's
Yeah.
not no judgment, man. Hell, I used to eat chitlins. Hell, my mom and them used to be like, you better eat that damn shit, put some hot sauce on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not act like, and that's the thing about being real out here. Let's not act like we're just some, oh yeah, I'm so high and mighty. Because we all
Nah, we
come
real
from
over here.
some, huh? You know what
Real over
I'm
here already.
saying? It's
Yeah,
just,
like
it's
Ice
just, we
Cube
just gonna
say,
be real
coming
with
out feeling
ourselves.
about 10 pounds lighter.
Man, for real, though. And you just said, if y'all missed my story earlier, I mean, the little part that, if y'all just getting on, I'm going to give you a quick summary. April 2nd, I was 201 pounds, okay? I got nervous about this all fruit challenge that I'm leading right now. It's day 3. I was nervous, though. So, Thursday, Friday, I was kind of just, I don't know, something took over me.
Mm.
I told myself, from now on, when you feel that kind of urge, I want you to just write what's going on. Because I think I was just nervous. You know what I'm saying? So, I was just trying to feel full. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I weighed myself on the 6th, and I was 210 pounds. Right? Listen, I drank my tea. I'm telling y'all the truth. I drank my tea. I stopped eating first. I cut all solids off at 5 o'clock on Sunday. And I just started drinking liquids. I drank my tea. I drank my juices. You know what I'm saying? And I went on a juice fast for my first like day and a half of this challenge that I'm running. And today we decided just to mono eat, right? Just eating one thing or whatnot. But when I got on the scale this morning, I was 200 pounds. Yo,
10 pounds in how many
like,
days? That's 3 days,
like
huh?
two. Yeah, like 2, 3 days. Now that's not typical. This not typical, yo. I'm not no typical person. You not typical, but this ain't no typical results. You feel me? And in
Yeah.
order for me to keep it off, though, I gotta make sure that I stay on point with my regimen, right? So after the 7 days of all fruit, I gotta make sure that I'm staying still on. If I don't just eat all fruit for another 7 days, I still gotta make sure that I keep my nutrition and my eating habits in check. So the thing is, like, these are supplements. These are not replacements. I want to make that very clear to you. So you cannot get these products and think you can still eat like shit and then get the results that you want, because that's not how it works. See what I'm saying? You gotta be committed to you.
Yes. Yes. You better say it. You better say it. But yeah, so a lot of us will do that. We're like, well, this tea gonna knock out everything we can. But I'd be like, yeah, I can make my body do what I want to at any time. I can gain weight, I can lose weight. But it took me 3.5 years before I got it down packed the way I can put it on and take it off. You
Mm-hmm.
can't just eat what you want and think the tea gonna be man, like this son said. We make no miracle claims. There's a reason for that, you know, because yes, this tea gonna do what it's gonna do. It's gonna do exactly what we tell you it's gonna do. But let me see. Think of like you in a boat and it's got a hole in it, but you steady dipping the water out. You scooping the water out. You scooping the water out, but it's got a hole in it, so it's steady filling up. Instead of filling up, that's where the problem gonna come in at. It's gonna be like that if you just steady eating all, like you say, all them chitlins and fried chicken and all that stuff. You eating like that, yeah, of course. No, we're not telling you to go on a diet. I never tell them. I don't tell anybody go on diets. I tell you straight up. You don't. I tell them, and this is how I promote my tea. I tell them, you don't have to change you don't have to change how you eat, but this tea will make you want to change how you eat.
That is true. Because once you start feeling good, this is one thing. Like I said, it wasn't an overnight thing that got me to this conclusion or this, this lifestyle I'm living now more consistently, right? It took a lot of getting it wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It took me being inconsistent, with my main focus being consistent. And as I've become more consistent now, like that's how these opportunities are getting opened. You know what I'm saying? I've been just leveling up.
Yeah.
And one of the questions that my brother Bobby Smith asked me is, what makes you a high level mother lover? You know what I mean? I don't want to cuss too much on your platform, but I told him it's because I hang and surround myself with other high level people.
Yeah.
See, Gary, high level. If y'all on this call right now, if y'all on this podcast right now, follow my man Gary Thomas. Add him up. Get to know him. You know what I'm saying? He's a high level being. Everyone that's on this call right now, you high level. Why do I say that? Because you could be doing anything else with your time right now. You could be playing the game. You could be cooking something. You could be out running. I don't know. You could be asleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. You could be doing anything. You could be watching Netflix. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate you for spending time with us. And that's high level activity right there. Just to come in, break bread, get this sauce. You know what I'm saying? Understand that, hey, it's levels to this game, right? And the most important thing is the sooner you begin to take your life and your health serious, the better you're going to feel. So by the time, I want my people from Southside, my Southside Archers, my people that I went to school with, my ex-military people. Man, I want to see y'all when we 60, 70 years old. Yeah. I don't want to be the only one feeling like I'm in shape and all y'all asses, goddamn, my back, You know what I'm saying? And it's like, come on, man, let's go. You know what I mean? Because the time is now. Well, if you got the ability to walk, if you got the ability to move, you need to be moving your body for at least 15 minutes a day. You know what I'm saying? Now, I can't tell y'all what to do. Now, if y'all get a part of any programs that we got going on out here, y'all going to be put to work. You understand me? Because that's what we do. We elevate each other, baby. I see you out there getting that money, Gary. I see you putting in that work at Planet Fitness and in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's on here, like, if I see you, I can't see no comments right now. But, man, I'm just grateful. I am so grateful, Gary. Thank you so much, my brother.
No.
And man, we can take this convo wherever you want to, big bro.
Yeah, actually, we gonna go on and we gonna stop it right there. But we gonna have a round two, a part two, just period. But I gotta tell you this: you done dropped some nuggets. You done kept it real tonight. But I need you to leave them with one more nugget to go make it throughout the week with.
Okay. Let me see. One more nugget, man. It's Wednesday. Hey, if you want to live an excellent life, surround yourself with excellent people. Love yourself, have compassion for yourself, and be real to yourself. That's all I got for real.
Man, once again, I know everybody on here appreciate you as much as I did today, man. You came on, you blessed my platform, and I do appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and drop you into the view while I close it out, but I will be reaching back out to you after this to basically do a quick recap.
Oh, yes, sir. Appreciate you, my brother.
Much love, man.
Yeah, much love. Peace.
Yo, man, we definitely going to do a part two to this one. Hey, but this is what it is when you got that Yeah, you got that king energy coming together because we don't have enough of our kings doing this. You know, a lot of our kings are, we don't ask for help. Like I said at the beginning, we don't, we try to figure it out ourselves. But when you get one, and then he can touch another one, and then he can touch another one, and then that one can touch one, and that one can touch one. That's the whole premise of what we do. So like I say, if you got any of the men in your life, because I'm gonna throw it out there, there's a business opportunity attached to this, and we need more men in the business. And I gotta throw it out there, it's like 85% female in my company, so we need more men. So yeah, if you felt this conversation and you think if somebody else you know might feel this conversation, make sure you shoot this to them. And if you know me, you got to it from me, and you want some more information, hit me up. You want to join us in the business, hit me up. You want to just start that cleanse up, hit me up. Or you can hit up any number of these amazing life changers that's on here. Whoever sent you this, hit them up ASAP. Like I always say, if you on the fence, jump off the fence and don't walk, run to your nearest life changer and tell them to get you started, not right now, but wretched now, because you don't wait for tomorrow. Don't say tomorrow. Don't say one day. Because you can either say, keep saying one day, or you can say, today's going to be my day one. Like I always say, I ain't got nothing but love for you, fam. And remember, God loves you.